Hey, welcome back. I'm Brett of the WALTWINS, and tonight I'm flying solo in the beast as we are ready to slay yet another banger. I'm calling it a banger right now because when Adam told me about it, I was like, that's a banger. But thanks for showing up here. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm so excited for this, Adam. Sorry you could not be here. We didn't have this planned. The last time we were together, ran out of time, so that's why I'm flying solo tonight. But we are in Triple B, Brett's Brickyard Beast. The Beast. So we are doing tonight this Reuben Smashburger. We're calling it a classic Reuben Smash. Some people may call it, wait a second, that's a melt. We're calling it a smash. You fill in the blank if you want. So we're doing this. First, let's get to the groceries. And before we get underway, we want to remind you that we do have our epic outdoor griddle cookbook. It's up for pre-sale right now on Amazon. You can check that out. And again, pre-sale, it will be out January 17th. All right, so here we are, the groceries for the Reuben, the classic Reuben. You've got pastrami, we've got rye, we've got Swiss. We can use this Bubby sauerkraut. We are using this Pepperidge Farm marbled rye, Swiss cheese, and for the Russian dressing, we've got mayonnaise, ketchup, and dill pickle relish, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. And of course, salt and pepper are for the burgers, which we have here, the 80-20 ground beef. All right, so when I made this Russian dressing, really simple. I used about 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, just put a little dollop right there, and then about 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of ketchup. Basically, I just cover the mayonnaise and a little bit more, and then I used 2 heaping teaspoons of this dill relish. Actually, after we stopped filming, I added a whole other heaping teaspoon, and then a little bit of the juice, and about 2 to 3 dashes of the Worcestershire sauce. We whisked it up and tasted it, and boy, this is delicious. So now it's time to get to the cook. I'm gonna glove up, and we're gonna change the angle. All right, so we're doing a cook one of my favorite ways, in the dark. I love these night cooks. Of course, it is the time of year where it's starting to get darker earlier, so enjoy the ambiance. I like it. I like cooking in the dark. So, or at night, obviously we've got the lights. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna toast the outside of the bread. By the way, we're doing a really easy Reuben. Normally when we do it, we'll build this and then we'll kind of do like a grilled cheese sandwich where we'll flip it and toast the bread after it's already built. Today we're just gonna toast the bread, then make the burger, and then we're going to build it on the bread after that. So we are doing 4 pieces because we're making 2 burgers. As you can see, this is scalding hot, so I'm going to turn it down just a bit. It's been on for about 10 minutes. So we got 1 slice, 2 slice, 3 slice, more slice, and we're just toasting the outside because we want the inside to be nice and soft. Want to check the other side? You can see they're getting that nice toastedness right there. So we'll flip them back and give them another, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, and these will be ready to go. I'm telling you, this is a very fast cook. All right, so the bread is ready. I'm gonna set it over here just for a second, and then we're gonna transfer it over to the cutting board where we will be plating these and building them afterwards. All right, next up, we're going with the Bubby sauerkraut. This stuff smells so good, but we're gonna put it down, and it will actually change the flavor profile of this by heating it up. So we want a good amount to get on there and get nice and warm, and then we're actually going to slide it off to the left-hand side where it can get, where it can stay warm, because we don't have this side on, but we're going to leave it there, and we want more than we need, and that is definitely more than we need right there. Yep, and it's also going to dry it out a little bit too. All right. So this has been on for about 30-45 seconds. That's all you need. And we're gonna pull it off to the warming station here off to the left. Sorry, I went before the camera got down there. Leave it right here. We're just gonna leave it right here and we'll be good to go. Then we've got the pastrami. We're gonna use a lot of this pastrami because we want it piled really high. So we're just gonna kind of get it out here and toss it on. And right here, we have a whole ½ pound that we are using for this cook. Will we use it all? I don't know. We'll find out though. Oops. I'm gonna try to break it up. Now at Publix, we had it shaved super thin, so you can't even pull one single piece out. So we're just gonna make sure that this gets heated all the way through, and then we'll also move it over here to the warming station. You know, we said this before. Our mom told us to never play with your food. If your mom said the same, but you still want to play with your food, even as an adult, get yourself a griddle. You have to play with your food. It comes with a purchase. Sorry, not sorry. Now, of course, I could use a spatula to flip this, but again, playing with the food. You got different ways to do it. Today, I'm liking the tongs. This has been warming for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, so now we're gonna slide it over to the warming station as well. All right, so now it's time to throw the burgers down before we layeth the smasheth down. Like I said, I got a double for myself where I made the patties, where I made the meatballs a little bit smaller. Sherry's is a little bit bigger because hers is a single. So I'm gonna lay hers on. It's got that nice sizzle going. I got mine coming on. And of course, because we're doing smash burgers, we want these spread out because when you press, they're gonna spread way out. And by the way, I pre-seasoned these with salt and pepper. A good amount of salt and pepper is what I use, so these are going to be awesome. We're gonna let these sit for about 30 seconds and just sit and just get that sizzle going, kind of start getting that sear on the bottom. All right, at this time, Adam, I know you're jealous because it's time to layeth the smasheth down. It's not the same without you, brother. We're gonna hold it for about 7 to 10 seconds. Look at that. It will shrink in size, don't worry. Look at all the juice that is rendering from that 80-20 beef. That is beautiful. All right, so these are cooked. As you can see, it's already starting to brown. As you can see, the juices are starting to pop up from underneath. That's how you know these things are ready to flip. They've got a nice little grab underneath, which tells me they probably do have a little bit of a sear. Got some good crustification right there. And now, as soon as these are done, these are ready. So now we cheese them up. Now, in a Reuben, you put Swiss cheese in the pastrami, but because we're doing these as a burger, we aren't going to do that. The burger is gonna hold the Swiss cheese. So the Swiss cheese will hold the kraut and the sauce. Well, the sauce is going on the bottom and the top. We just closed the dome here. We're gonna wait about 30 seconds, open it back up, and these puppies are gonna be ready to build, and we'll do some B-roll. All right, well, there it is in all its glory. And Sherry, I'm so sorry that you do not get to be up here on camera tasting this with me. You have to wait because Sherry's filming right now, so thank you for that. But like this is a glove left on type situation is what we're looking at here. So like we say, it can look amazing. Sherry, would you say it looks amazing? Definitely. Like we say, it can smell amazing. Oh, can I get a smell? Yeah?
Smell yeah?
Yeah, you can. But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught. Here we go. Cherry, cheers. I'll eat to that. Here we go. Wow. 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 This is an experience that, funnily enough, I didn't expect. as Guy Fieri would say, that's out of bounds. That's so far out of bounds, it's back in bounds. You get the Reuben, you get the satisfaction that you want in a Reuben. You've got the sauerkraut, which is just almost tastes like the refreshing bite you get with pickles. And of course, you have the dill relish that's in that Russian dressing. The pastrami has such that great bite. And then the burger, the smash burger, you know what you're getting with the smash burger. The Swiss is on there. And the rye bread adds such an amazing depth as well. Everything complements the next layer. It is absolutely insane. You've got to try this banger chicken dinner. Well, there it is, man. I tell you, that was absolutely the surprise of the night. Adam, good on you for coming up with this one. Sorry on you that you couldn't be here for this one. First of all, the whole time from the time we laid down the butter till the time we pulled might have been 10 minutes. This thing was quick, it was easy, and such a huge payoff. Absolutely delicious. So hopefully this gave you something else, another idea that you can throw down on your flat top. If it did, give this a thumbs up. It's one way you can support the channel. Another way you can is through our merchandise. We have a link for that in the description below. And of course, don't forget, we do have our cookbook coming out January 17th, up for pre-order right now on Amazon. Another link that is again down below. So aside from coming and making this amazing banger in the beast, that's what we're calling it, man. A banger in the beast right here in the bistro, Brett's Brickyard Bistro. Why else are we doing this? Because all we do is twin no matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And griddle on!